DC, what up? Northeast, what up? East Coast, what up? We international, Ryan.
Previously on the Hot Thought Show.
Seen some nigga bitches, pause no homo, they be looking better than a lot of these bitches. That shit gets scary, dog. That's why I'd rather just watch porn, because that's a dangerous game out here.
Fried this nigga. So I gotta make sure.
He was trying to imply that if he didn't know any better, he would hit them joints.
That was definitely not what I was just about to say.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mikey. I was friends with the guy, and he had mentioned to me that one of the best looking trannies is from his area.
Huh? How do you know? No, real shit.
That moment of silence is just how I felt, because I asked him, what do you mean the best looking, one of the best looking trannies come from your, so I asked him a few questions like, you hit that joint? No. It was like a blank stare, and I was very uncomfortable because he's pretty much a solid guy, and we all know him, but it was just very uncomfortable in that moment because it felt like he hit that tranny. Yeah. And when he pulled her up on the Instagram, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that was mental Rolodex.
She was flawless though. I didn't even know, like if I seen her on the street, I wouldn't have never known that she was a tranny.
Is it the woman's fault?
Well, around Father's Day, I was sexually assaulted.
Talk about it.
Up at MGM, and as my case is still up and going. Okay. So in my situation, this guy caught me off guard. I was fully clothed, like I say, leaving the MGM, and he literally came up behind me and literally grabbed me by my ass and picked me up. Christ. And it was like, I don't even know how to describe it. Just imagine bouncing your girl. But it's like, I'm telling him, let me go. I'm yelling, his friends not telling him to stop, and at the end of the day, it's just like, well.
And it's in public.
Yeah. You will never believe the stories that we have as women dealing with these so-called popular Instagram lit ass guys.
What be happening?
I mean, they're super emotional. They're mentally, physically
I thought that's
abusive.
What y'all wanted. I thought women wanted men to be more expressive.
No,
communicate
they're abusive.
More.
When they don't get what they want out of you, you become a bitch. They try to tell you about yourself. They, it's everyone's fault. STDs, STIs,
black women, brown women, when they talking about this type of shit on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, we say, oh, here they go again. Mm-hmm. But the shit is really happening. How many women gotta be raped, molested, whatever, before we realize this is a real fucking problem? Shit, you already know what it is. DC, what up? PG, what up?
Hey, yeah.
DMV, what up? We international, Ryan. All the way all over the world, they listening to us. Every week it's like, where do I pick to say they listen to us? But I ain't got no passport right now, so right now it's just all over the world. And they all listen to us all over the world. Well, when I caught my felony, it fucked some shit up.
That's all right.
It don't matter. We in here. Hey, each and every week, Floyd 118 presents Hot Thoughts. We got culture media. Listen, we here for the takeover. I know a lot of people been in the DMs. They've been in the comment sections talking real spicy. Mm-hmm. But we back for episode 103. With me to my left, I ain't even going bullshit. She was on the show before. That was COVID time, and since then, I done seen her pop up on this show, that show, but, this family, and we gonna talk shit like nobody else talk shit. So I ain't really want to bring nobody that was gonna be unfamiliar or scared to step into it. We in a new location, as you can see. We starting new beginnings here, and so this young lady, man, is a CEO, an internet sensation, got these motherfuckers in an uproar every time I look online, shit going viral. But really the CEO and founder of the hottest hair salon in the DMV, DTB STUDIOS. How you feeling?
Hey now.
What's up with you?
Hey now.
How you feeling, man?
Always got them uptight, upset, or whatever they uncomfortable with on period.
So your name is Denee. Do you go by Miss Denee? I mean, how do your clients talk to you?
I mean, they just say Denee.
Denee from DTB.
Some call me D.
Okay.
A lot of people call me DTB, but Denee.
Does that fuck with you when people see you in the public? You know they don't know you from.
Yeah.
Like if they call you DTB, they can't really like know you.
No.
But you let them into your world every day.
Kinda as much as I do post, I'm still a little private. But when I hear DTB in public, it is kind of weird. You know, it's like, who's that? You know, but I mean, most of the time it's very positive. It's shocking because I'm short for real. But everything about me is still the same as it is on Instagram.
What you mean you short, like in size?
Yeah, most people feel like I'm taller than what I am. But the body is real. You shoot a lot of
angles and shit like that. You give them the angles.
I give you the angles, but the body is real.
So you used to model, right? Because you ain't just a hairdresser doing photo shoots and shit like you doing.
Yes, D Chocolate Chip.
You had niggas in an uproar when they seen the pictures in the studio earlier.
Yes,
oh shit,
D Chocolate Chip.
That was your model name?
Yes, D Chocolate Chip.
Okay, so did you like want to be in Vogue and all that, or was you like just let me do some video? Like, what was what type of modeling was you on?
Actually, an old friend, you know, not to say her name, but I actually used to not more so tag along with her, but as a friend, you know, you never want your friends doing anything by themselves. So I used to go along, and I would just kind of get included in on certain projects, and I would do bikini swimsuit contests. I would do some photo print, or I'll just be behind the scene because I like my body, like just trying on stuff.
What you feel like? I mean, we gonna get into this a little later too, but I want to know what you feel like. So, okay, we was talking about how now you got all these female rappers and everybody talking about pussy this, sex that, right? Now, for years it was like, oh, the men, they're sexualizing us. Now we got more female rappers than we ever had in history of rap.
They definitely taking
and all of them is talking their shit. Now, on one hand, you gotta salute it and say, man, they take ownership of their body and they owning that shit. But do you think this some agenda where, okay, it's just because sex sells, or is it a new time where women are just saying, fuck what y'all think, we gonna do our own thing? And if that includes showing some ass and titties, I'm gonna show that if it make me feel good. If it include whatever, I'm gonna do whatever make me feel good. What's your take on it?
I mean, I had this conversation the other day. Women are consistently dominating in every area.
Everywhere right now.
Far as sexualizing everything, sometimes it's over. Like, it's too much sexualizing. However, you know, I don't go against the women that get the BBLs and things of that nature. Like, I just want it to be for you. You know, like, let that be for you, not so a man can like you or so you can look like the next, or, you know, make that be about you thing. But far as the music industry, I mean, sometimes I get tired of hearing that shit. Like, I wanted to go back to Aaliyah, TLC, you know.
Yeah, but it was Adina Howard back then.
I mean,
Aaliyah was saying rock the boat, but Adina Howard was saying freak in the morning, freak in the evening.
But I mean, it's just like now, only thing you see is shorts and ass, and it's giving performer wedgie all the time.
It's giving yeast infection.
Yes, it's giving do it breathe, and it's just like every time you turn around, you know, women or the world complains that these young girls don't have good representation.
Yeah.
And it's just like, does good representation just mean what they're saying in the lyrics or what they have on? You know what I'm saying? But love your body.
But it could be a combination, because on one hand, I didn't mean to cut you off, but on one hand, right? So, okay, cool. You got the situation where you say, damn, I don't really necessarily agree with what they talking about every song. But they are showing empowerment. They are showing unity sometimes. They are showing that we bosses, and we not waiting for nobody else to tell us. Even if I don't agree with everything in every song, it ain't for. Listen, everybody not. I make music. You might not like every song I make. Who the fuck? I mean, so what? Just be happy that the niggas shooting his shot out here. So I am happy when I see the Young Miamis and JTs and whoever's. I don't care if I agree with they saying necessarily. I love that young black girls, young brown girls can look up now and see representation. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but in that instance, it's some new female rappers. If I had a daughter and my sons, we ain't even rocking like that, but I wouldn't want my daughter listening to Sexy Red and Sukiana. Like, them are not the type of women that I want my kids. My little sister, she's 14. That is a no. Yeah, that is an absolute no.
Hold on, I'd be remiss to do this. Let me stop right here. This show and every show is brought to you by our sponsors over at Tri-State Trichomes and High Thoughts Cannabis Company. Tell them High Thoughts Podcast since you get your first free delivery. Listen, nothing is for sale, but you are paying for the delivery fee. Like Lock in, man. They've been saying a lot of good things. People been reaching out to them. Try. So every week they give me something new to smoke on here. And so if my guests smoke, we give them that. We got shrooms, all sorts of shit. I'm not off the shrooms today. But this right here, this is some ice cream cake. This is some good weed, man. So let me know if you, off to the side. I know you got business, so I ain't want to fuck up your branding. But okay, cool. But you might got a nigga with a pocket pass come over. You might, you know what I'm saying? We get to that.
I should go viral.
And before we go any further, let me stop right here before we get into the bullshit. Moment of silence. Y'all know how we do. Moment of silence. 11 shot, 5 dead. 3 of those juveniles in D.C. over 24-hour period this week. Damn, what we gonna do? You know, I just did an article in the Washington Post. They asked me, what's the solution? It's not one solution. We got a whole generation that's lost and fucked up, and the parents fucked up. And we all, I get it. Your baby father got killed. You want your son to feel like you never gonna leave him. So instead of disciplining your child, right, you coddle him, you spoil him. The ramifications is deadly because these kids don't have no, but and it ain't just the kids. Like I said, 11 shot, only 3 died was kids, but the rest is adults. So we still got a real serious problem, but not just here in D.C., all over.
Absolutely.
All over. Anywhere there's black and brown people, we was affected the most by COVID.
Absolutely.
They gave us all the money in the world, so everybody had Balenciaga and Dior's and Dracos. And then now the money gone.
Well, the Balenciaga and the Dior's was fake. I think we determined that on another show, but whatever.
Yeah, no, that's all good. But for real, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But niggas now, they try to figure it out now because there's no more money. There's no more money. So
and that's sad,
That's a fact. Sad. Moment of silence to those affected over the week here in D.C. Oh, also, I'd be remiss to not mention her. Rest in peace. I'm about to say some deep rest in power. Just rest in peace to the Greenbelt teacher that was murdered by that white gentleman in that park. Right here in D.C., right here in the DMV. And we're going to talk about that a little later. This man stalked her in the park. And people, when you see black women, brown women, when they talking about this type of shit on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, we say, oh, here they go again. But the shit is really happening.
It is.
And how many people gotta go missing? How many young girls gotta go missing? How many women gotta be raped, molested, whatever, before we realize this is a real fucking problem? So prayers to her and her family, and also for those 11 that was injured in that 24 hours. All right, Denee. Listen, we gonna go through some current events, but before we do that, I do wanna, a lot of people see you on social media, right? A lot of that, but let's get to the real shit. You a CEO of a very profitable, thriving business.
I am.
How did you get there? Did you go to college? Did you take business courses? How did you start DTB? How did you get your business acumen to that point to be successful as you are?
Honestly,
Make
failure.
sure that mic is close.
Honestly, I got there through failure. Constantly trying to be the best that I can be for my parents, and it just wasn't something that I wanted to do. I took the VOTEC program in high school at Gwen Park High School. Woo! Shout out to Gwen Park, the Bees. Anyway, so I took the VOTEC Academy for my last 2 years, and at the time of graduation, we took the board. And if you took the board, you passed. If not, you take it until you pass. So I knew what I wanted to do.
What's the board?
The cosmetology. So you take the cosmetology theory and practical, and you have to score over a certain number to get your license. Your license is to be renewed every 2 years. And then you have your seniors and so forth and so forth. But honestly... God
damn, Trusty. Y'all trying to kill me. My bad.
Honestly, it was God-given gift because I came up in hair. My mom, she owned 2 salons. My mom is a hair care specialist. So I was a shampoo tech at the age of 8.
You and your mom close?
As a mother and a woman, yes.
Okay. The relationship has evolved.
Yes.
But you were able to
I'm a daddy's girl wholeheartedly.
I dig that, and which is why probably you got some of the tendencies and traits you got. But you were able to pick up the game from your mom.
Absolutely. My mom, she's a very firm woman. She is a no tolerance, no bullshit. She stand her ground, and she's very, very educated. And she always preached to me that you don't walk in a room and let people determine who you are. You walk in that room and you determine who you gonna make feel how they feel, and you're gonna keep it moving. You know, you don't let nobody dictate how you move, what you decide to do, even if it's me. And I put my foot down every step of the way.
That's it. So when did you decide that you wanted to do this as a career, hair as a career?
Honestly, after getting into the government, doing all these things like everybody else.
So you had that life?
Absolutely.
Okay. Because some people, that's the goals. I want to get a good government job. You know how it is in DMV.
Oh, I done did it all. My first job was, well, besides being a shampoo tech, my first job was at Burlington Coat Factory.
Okay.
And that's when you had to have the green little work permit. Ooh. And, you know, at that time, I was so young, but I was making money, but it just wasn't what I wanted to do.
Right.
You know, it's just like you got to clock in. You have to give this. It's just a body that I didn't have. It was just like, this ain't me. Like, so, you know, I stayed, you know, I worked with my mom. Then I met another lady. I started being her shampoo tech. So at this point, I feel like I'm the highest paid shampoo tech because I'm working for two stylists that are very established.
They on 5 right now.
So then at that point, they, you know, it's like a trust thing. So at this point, I'm doing everything but chemical services.
Was that situation, your situation, a rare? Like, do most people just kind of stumble on some shit like that, or you feel like you was fortunate enough to be in that position with those specific stylists?
I mean, I feel like it's half and half.
Okay.
But it really has to be a passion. If it's not a passion, then you're just hustling at that point.
Yeah, okay.
You know, everyone who does hair is not passionate. It's just that's all they have. That's all they can do. That's not all I can do.
Do you need more than passion to be successful, or can you be successful with just that hustle mentality?
I mean, the hustle mentality is what you need to thrive.
Okay.
And the success behind it is being teachable. You have to always be teachable, but people have to know there's some sort of passion within it, because after a while, it's like, well, nothing's happening. I don't see no growth. Like, what's next? You know, it's just like you're continuing to give this same client the same thing, but what's next? So I don't lead any of my clients down the road to feeling the same every visit. Where
you get the passion from? I know you say you're a daddy's girl. Tell me a little bit about growing up. Did you grow up with your father? What area was you growing up in? Tell me a little. I know you DMV.
So I moved with my dad when I was 12, actually.
Okay.
And
with him or with?
I moved with my father.
Okay.
At the age of 12, and I always, when I tell my story to my therapist, yes, proud therapy girl.
Yeah, we got to.
I tell my story to my therapist. You know, when at that time of getting to the root of some things, I told her that moving with my dad when I was 12 may have been the worst thing for me.
Shit, why?
Because during those years, I'm a teenage girl, things is changing,
those
things
are your
is happening.
formative years.
At this point, I'm being raised by a Marine. So at this point, I'm developing a dominant energy.
Did that make you rebellious?
I wasn't. I was very structured, but I was a boy.
Okay.
So I was a pretty tomboy.
Cold-hearted with it.
My dad didn't have to worry about me wearing leggings, or it was dad, I want basketball shorts, I want my hair braided, I want T-shirts, I want all the J's. And my dad stood in that line every time the J's came out.
Salute to the fathers, man.
I didn't get girly until I did my first year of college at UMES.
Okay.
And I got my first weave.
You went to Eastern Shore?
I did. Party Central, okay?
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. I never went to college, but I was up Eastern Shore.
Listen, everybody was down there. It's like you could live there for free as long as you don't get caught. But I definitely went to Eastern Shore. But it was something about me that I could not do it. Like, I had ended up getting a job. My dad was very disappointed. I worked at Mac down in Salisbury Mall, yes.
Why? He didn't want you working?
Well, one, I had received a softball scholarship.
Shit.
And then I had did an essay in regards to my upbringing and why I deserved a grant.
Right.
So he felt like you had a free ride for about a year and a half. Why would you come home on spring break and tell me you don't want to go back?
Let me ask you a question. You said softball.
Yes.
You just was saying something earlier about how women dominating right now. Quick question, might be off track, but you been watching these world tournaments and all this other shit?
Yes.
I was telling somebody, I said, man, Simone Biles takes a 7 for her mental health. They laughed at her. Oh, she told me she need mental health. She took a break, come back, and whoop their ass.
She knew what to do. And I believe in resting. And I believe in trusting your body and trusting yourself. And I've learned to not let people talk me out of my resting period.
Okay.
You know, I can only be as great as I can be in the best state.
Yeah,
you know?
that's it. But they come back, Sha'Carri Richardson.
I love her. I love her whole journey. I love her whole journey.
People forget Gabby Douglas when nobody. But when Gabby was she was like the phenom.
Yes.
Then Sha'Carri come, they all whooped ass. So then you say softball. I know back then. Go. I'm sorry.
But it's something about Sha'Carri that I don't want to say this because I'm not deep in it. But it's something about her that I feel different from her from all the other athletes.
Yeah.
Like she said, she said something about the world turning on her, but then the world was happy with her again.
She's seen it both ways.
So, and that's how I feel within my reality. Like, it's been times where people have went to the grain to tear me down, but now that I'm blooming and I'm looking different and I'm moving different, now everybody wants to be on Team DTB.
Hey, D, can I keep it a buck with you? When my show was down for 3 years, my phone was on E. My DMs was on E. Now everybody's like, yo, Brody.
I get it. Now you Brody.
I done put out an album every month this year. Now the podcast is back for this will be whatever episode. Y'all niggas is, no offense. It's niggas that told me, have my people call your people.
They tail chasers.
And now they like, yo, when can we do that?
They tail chasers.
They hit me, they hit Ryan, they hit B. Hey, I'm trying to get on there.
That's how it be, though.
I was begging you. Yo, remember I was, yo, what up? I was super humble with it.
They see your power.
I'm never going to half-ass it.
They see your power.
And I'm only going to do the best. The team only going to do the best.
Absolutely.
They masters in their craft. You a master in your craft. We only going to have the best on the show.
Absolutely.
So now people say, I want to be on there. I want to be aligned with the best. Do you find that that's what you kind of deal with? Like you say, what they say, back then didn't want me, now I'm hot, you all on me.
I don't know, back then they did want me, but they want me a little different now.
Yeah. Hey, listen, D, I'm gonna tell you something real. We did a show, we had a show air, and it was a very controversial show recently, right? The guy was talking about natural built women and how some of these transsexuals, I don't even know what the word, when I was coming up, it was trannies, transvestites, I don't know the difference. Chicks with dicks, you know. Some of them don't make that.
I'm about to take the mic out.
But they saying that some, you want to fix the mic, whatever.
Some.
No, it's all good. We transparent on the show.
My arm getting tired, y'all.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We all superstars here. So basically, they saying, well, the guest said, Mikey, shit, I ain't gonna, everybody saw the fucking episode.
Mikey. I saw that.
Shout out CEO Mikey, man. Put the internet on fire.
He always talking shit.
I was on
his show too.
He was saying that some trannies, if I'm wrong, I don't know. Listen, I'm not in y'all world.
They look better than us.
You believe that? You agree with that?
Huh?
You just was like, oh, natural.
Let me tell you something. I hold on. Oh, I don't feel like nobody look better than me. You cannot make me uncomfortable, baby. And I don't let the foreignness get to me. I don't let none of that get to me. But I like I said, do it for you, baby, because I'm gonna do it for me. However,
that's real.
I was friends with the guy, and he had mentioned to me that one of the best looking trannies is from his area.
Huh? How do you know? No, real shit.
That moment of silence is just how I felt, because I asked him, what do you mean one of the best looking trannies come from your, so I asked him a few questions like, you hit that joint?
No.
It was like a blank stare, and I was very uncomfortable because he's pretty much a solid guy, and we all know him, but it was just very uncomfortable in that moment because it felt like he hit that tranny.
Yeah.
And when he pulled her up on the Instagram, I was like, oh my God.
He had that in his mental Rolodex.
She was flawless though. I didn't even know, like if I seen her on the street, I wouldn't have never known that she was a tranny.
But they don't look
she was gorgeous. Can't even had the body and everything. I don't think
they always look the same that they do online in the street. Like online, again.
The facial features are stronger in person.
We got them filters online.
Yeah.
in person, you wear size 12, bitch. I know you. I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
The men feet don't shrink. Okay,
come on, your shoulders like mine and shit.
You could tuck it, but you can't hide the feet, the hands. Yeah, I get it. But they do look good. I mean, I'm not a hater, never been a hater. They do look good, but it's a scary world for y'all.
When you say they look good, let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. And I kind of felt like this where Mikey was trying to go.
The pronouns, they, them.
Him, she, he, whatever. This where Mikey was kind of, I think where he was trying to go.
Mikey a little wild, but
He's a wild boy, but he know what he's doing. Mm-hmm. I think he was trying to imply that, damn, what do I want to say here? Because I don't want to, listen, they fired this nigga. So I got to make sure.
He was trying to imply that if he didn't know any better, he would hit them joints.
Damn. That was definitely not what I was just about to say.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mikey.
I think what I was about to get towards is that, you know, it is a lot of women that's getting all this operations done, this and that. Mm-hmm. But did heterosexual women enable the LGBTQ QURS? Did they enable it? Yeah, girl. Now you was all with calling him girl, and yes, you was all with using this lingo and vernacular. You was all with that shit. And now the motherfuckers say I'm more bitch than you, bitch.
No, really, but
I mean, now y'all like, no, it's a war against
they still snap back like men though when it's time for war.
Cause they're men.
Yeah, they're men. However, I do have a stand on other things like my menstrual, having kids.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like some things is for us.
And listen, I want to be clear. Look, I got a nephew that's gay.
I got two sons.
Yeah, we all got. So I don't give a fuck. But if we talking about equality, you want equality? Well, then welcome to the club, motherfucker, because when I say nigga, you ain't in the uproar. Mm-hmm. When I say that bitch, you ain't in the uproar. So if somebody on this show say faggy, don't be in the uproar.
But no, that community, they're well protected. And
yeah, I'm well protected.
They're 50-50 respected, and that's sad to say, but a lot of people don't care for that community, but there are a lot of people that care for that community.
I don't listen, I'm for anybody. I'm for anybody, but
I love everyone.
But let's keep it fair across the board. Mm-hmm. Let's knock some current events out real quick before we get into bullshit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run down a bunch of shit real quick, then we're gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Diddy done gave everybody back they publishing. Puffy allegedly, he finally
yes.
done gave niggas.
Make the allegedly real big.
That mean, damn, total 112.
Danity Kane.
Yeah. What's the group? What's the other niggas? Day 6, day 26. Day 26. All them niggas been broke for all these years.
I like them though. Day 26 was nice.
I'm happy. BG home. Welcome home, BG. That's
it's your age. You're a little underage if you don't know who BG is.
Don't do like Mystical did. Go right back for the same. Don't rape.
I don't see that for my man.
I don't think so either. Stay strong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, listen. Gunplay. You heard about what happened with Gunplay a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm.
I also seen the videos.
Oh my God! So listen, now the wife is saying she can't even divorce him because he won't sign the permission. Yeah, without the permission. And it's the Florida law.
Absolutely.
What do you feel about that?
That is horrible.
Is this what I mean?
I would get the. I mean, not saying
you
the
a
best
woman.
lawyer.
It's watch this. I'm gonna keep it real. Mm-hmm. It's some shit that I could talk about, but I'm a man, so I will only have a certain.
You gotta stick to the bro code.
Yeah, I gotta have you come tell me what it's like for you, because otherwise it's just a bunch of dicks hypothesizing about pussy, and that's the real issue. Is that you got Congress, you got all this, everybody's passing judgment on what a woman's supposed to do with her body, right? Even you got the LGBT, you got everybody telling women where they supposed to be at. I'd rather have a woman come tell me what she feel about the shit.
Yeah.
Talk to me like, okay, so cool.
Well, Denee do what the fuck she want to do.
Okay, but what? Okay, you in love? Okay, boom. You in love with a nigga, now it turns sideways like this Gunplay shit. How do you get out?
Had that before, and I left.
You had what before?
But
some domestic shit?
I wasn't married. Yes, I've had domestic twice.
Do you think that most women, okay, if you had to give a percentage, what percentage do you think women deal with domestic abuse? Of some sort?
93.9%.
I gotta have a shot for that. You gotta expound on that. Expound. That's the SAT word.
I mean, a lot of the abuse is in the house. A lot of women, they don't speak on it because of the lifestyle they've created, or they just can't leave, or they just feel like that's normal. You know, you go through so many toxic situations where you feel like it's normal, but then you can't keep venting to people because you keep going back. And then what else you got? Because you're putting everyone in these situations to where they want to help you and protect you.
Yeah.
But they have people who love them as well. So it's a matter of, what are you going to do as a person? And a lot of them stay.
I tell my baby sisters, my nieces, don't call me unless you're ready for this nigga to go missing.
A lot of them stay, and especially if kids are involved.
Yeah.
When that's the real reason to leave.
Yeah. Another thing that happened over this week, I don't know if you follow this shit, but Stephen A. Smith, First Take, come back with Shannon. Do women give a fuck about sports for real? I know when y'all try to get some dick, y'all sit and act like y'all care about
No, I actually care about sport.
For real?
I do.
Do you talk to like when you and your girls or whoever, do y'all talk about sports or no?
Some of us, yeah. Some of us.
Okay.
But it ain't like with the guys.
Like, damn, look at that trade.
Yeah, it ain't giving all that. It's giving, girl, you about to go watch the game, and it's like, yeah, with some nigga. Like,
But do y'all enjoy shit like that? Like,
I do.
Sitting around with your nigga. Like, for me, I'm going off. Shannon left Skip, the white guy. He over there with Stephen A. And they making great TV. Like, great TV. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, this is tight. But if a girl with me and she want to get fucked, and I'm sitting here watching Shannon and Stephen A., like, do she care? She into this too? I love boxing.
But see, I fuck with Shannon.
I do too.
He be talking his best bullshit.
Too, yeah.
But he be talking that shit,
yeah,
you know?
And he making Stephen A., because you know Stephen A. be a little dramatic. He making him be a little bit more...
Bringing that fire up out of him. He need that pressure.
That's
Absolutely.
I
fuck with it.
So women do care about that shit?
So.
A little bit.
It's like a half. It's a thin line.
You know, I've been watching. You ever heard of This Is Us?
Yes, I love This Is Us.
I've been watching the finale of This Is Us all week.
I tend
Sad
to binge.
as shit, young.
I tend to binge.
Yeah. I used to watch the show a long time, whenever it first came out. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, I'm getting sentimental in my old age, dude.
Me too. Oh,
do you feel like dating? Cause watch this. A girl came over. I was look. She wasn't that young. She was in her 20s. But she came over.
In her 20s?
Yeah, she's like 25, 20, something like that.
Oh, she's
20.
in her prime.
But okay, cool. So she wanted to see a movie from like my era.
Okay.
I play the bodyguard.
Do not insult that girl like that.
She never
oh
saw
my God.
it.
You was better off turning on what?
Friday or something?
Yes.
Damn, she said she wanted to see some shit from the 90s. I'm like, Bodyguard is like that.
The Bodyguard?
It's a great movie.
So how did she take?
She said, I think I left my oven on.
Absolutely. Because it's giving fall asleep. The Bodyguard, though?
Yeah. She should have just started sucking dick if that's what she wanted to do. No.
I would have.
Hello.
Get straight to it.
Let me know what you're here for. I'm not trying to get me too.
Get straight to it.
Bitch, I'm going to play the preacher's wife in this motherfucker.
You know why you came.
Yeah,
you know why you here. You know why you here.
Yeah. You know why you here. You here to suck dick and get fucked.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's about Blockbuster night. But to me, I like that, but I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Have you found dating different? And like as you grow and as you get a little older and experience, I don't want to say older, but let's say experience.
Because I'm still a young baby.
Okay.
But
you look 25.
Oh, thank you. I try to keep up with myself. I don't take a lot.
But you know what?
I'm taking a lot of meat unless it's the man.
Let me back up with the look 25. Fuck 25, nigga. I wouldn't pay to be 25 again. I like where I'm at.
What was I at 25?
I never felt this strong. I never felt this smart. I know what to do with women. I know what to do with my money.
I feel like I look better in my 30s, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. So you fuck. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everybody,
I ate a lot of bad stuff in my 20s.
I hate when motherfuckers like 40 wear. 40 right the fuck here, bitch, and you look good.
And you look good.
You look good. Why the fuck you talking about 40 wear? You look great. I'm trying to fuck right now.
Yes, always trying to fuck.
No, not always trying to fuck. Not always. I'm watching This Is Us.
Yes.
No, tell me about dating in your 30s versus in your 20s. The differences.
Dating in my 20s, I was not intentional. So it seemed
What is that? No, you got to tell niggas what that mean when you say that.
I was about to.
Okay, my bad.
It was given player energy. Like
you was the player?
I mean, yes.
Yeah, okay.
It was,
Talk
my
that shit.
rotation was so smooth in my 20s. It was just like I always had a guy.
Are
like,
you a Leo?
Yes, I am a
God
Leo.
damn, you look like a Leo. Leos look like lionesses. My mother's a Leo.
Yes,
It's like
I'm a proud Leo, okay?
Yeah,
like, I got
see
it on my body like 8 times.
You can see, okay, say no more. All right, it makes sense now.
But
Everything makes sense now.
I don't know. I just, it was all fun and games, even though I've always felt like I'm a relationship girl.
Right.
Because, it's different aspects of dating me. Like, you don't get a certain side of me when we're just playing around versus me really being in a relationship. But it was just like I didn't have any real bills in my 20s. I didn't have kids. Well, I did. I had my first son when I was 24, but I was also in a relationship.
Okay.
So it's just like in those, when after me and my son's father broke up, it was like, okay, I'm back outside. But it was easier. Like, niggas love women with kids.
Do everybody? What?
Come back to that. What was you about to
no,
say?
we definitely gonna come back to that because I feel like women with kids need to have a fucking reality check. But we gonna come back to that. Do you feel like everybody gotta go? What they call it, the whole phase or the outside phase? Do everybody gotta go through that experimental phase?
What is this rubbish I keep hearing about with this whole stage?
Tell me, because you got Amber Rose and them talking that shit like I'm a hoe and I'm proud. Do everybody? Because listen, I know when I listen. I broke some hearts at 24, 25, 26, 27. I ain't been in a relationship since 2006. Don't say shit.
Oh, shit, y'all.
Well, damn, somebody's going to feel different about that. But I haven't been in a monogamous, you my girl, I'm your nigga, we together, nobody else.
Bro, that's insane.
I've had great...
What's happening?
I've met beautiful people. And I've had great,
Excuse me.
I don't want to say situations. Everybody says, I've had great experiences.
Oh, I love that. Great. I'm all for great experiences.
I've had great experiences. But for whatever, I'm a big advocate of timing. Timing is everything. Maybe it wasn't the right time. Maybe your kids were a little younger at that time. Maybe I was selling drugs at that time. Whoever, I mean, just different things. So
timing is very important.
Watch this. When you hustling, your girl call you, say, are you coming home tonight?
I'm still outside.
You 5 states away.
Oh yeah, that's awful.
I'm in Jersey.
So
but I can't tell you over a phone that I'm in Jersey.
Where the affection and intimacy come from?
When I get back, I'm fucking the shit out you.
Oh.
But it's when I get back and it's 6 a.m.
She should have got a girlfriend. Is that considered cheating?
If you tell me about it, no.
Oh. Look at that.
we gotta figure out together.
Look at that. Okay.
I'm flexible with this shit because I'm telling you, if I'm not, hey, I'd rather that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would rather that.
I always felt like I don't want to cheat, but if my man isn't available, I'm definitely
get a girlfriend.
I'll definitely have a fear.
Well, you was about to use. I cut you off. You was about to go into this whole phase thing and the stigma of that. Do everybody have a whole phase? But you was kind of like going with the.
I don't like the term whole phase. I don't either. Go ahead. Always ask people when people say you're a hoe, I'd be like, what's a hoe?
What does that even mean?
No one has ever told me what a hoe is. You sleep with multiple men. You sleep with multiple women. What does that mean?
Is the hoe in the number or the character?
It depends on the person who's saying it out their mouth, because more than likely they're a hoe too. Because
it might be a girl that fucked 5 million niggas and she just carry herself like.
If you're dating, not saying you fuck every person you date, but if you're dating and you're feeling this person and y'all have a long, is more so
you building.
Yes, you're building, and y'all just happen to go across that monopoly board there, then that's you. But it doesn't mean you're a hoe.
No.
And I just don't understand why people are watching people's body count anyway. But that's another.
Do you think that's steeped in insecurities? Like like even with niggas, I'm gonna call her a hoe because really I'm intimidated by the fact that she done got any nigga she wanted.
But you know
and
how
I might not
feel,
live up to that.
You know how I feel about that, Floyd? At the end of the day, I've heard plenty of times that I'm a hoe, right? But I always say, but you want to fuck me.
Hold on, wait, let me back up.
I'm a hoe, but you would fuck me. So a nigga has
said that to you, a nigga that was interested in you has said that to you.
We'll be talking. You know, I like to ask questions like, do you know me? Because you just never know who follow you on this.
How you get here?
How do you know me?
How you get here?
It's just like, some niggas be bold enough to be like, one of my men know one of your old joints. You know, they said you was a little, but I don't look at you that way. No, yes, you do.
That's why you here.
Right. You want to see what it's like. It's like the pussy promotion is crazy. But it's just like, You can't do that.
Watch this. Let me ask you a question. So I heard one time, right, and we're going to figure this out right here, right now. Mm-hmm. They say that men care about a woman's past, but women care about a man's future.
Oh, absolutely.
That's real?
Cause I don't care. Anybody before me, dust.
Women never
I'm not thinking about her.
Women want the nigga who got all the bitches.
I mean,
you don't want some nigga that no bitch wants.
You should want me knowing that I'm the attractive one here. It's more so like, nigga, I make you look good.
But it's only because women don't keep it 100. Like the way you want to keep it 100, that's cool. But the average woman don't keep it a buck.
They should.
Like, watch this.
When y'all keep it 100, it spares your time.
And it makes me, listen, watch this. If we walk in the room and you done fuck not my man, but you done fuck the nigga in the room.
I'm definitely going to be like.
If you hit me to it, because guess what? I'm gonna tell you what.
Like, I'm tell you what most, I definitely hit.
I'm gonna tell you what most women don't know. You know it. But if we don't know, that nigga can't wait to tell us.
Absolutely.
Oh man, I used to smack my dick on that bitch forehead, and he gonna lie, he gonna exaggerate. But if we walk in the room and she pour me and says, "Hey, boo, yeah, cuz over there, woo, woo, woo."
But I had a situation like that. I can't do nothing but
respect. So tell me about the situation.
I had a situation like
what
that.
What happened with that? How you handle it?
Hot niggas in the DMV. But anyway, so
niggas talk, man.
It was a long time ago. It was like in 2007 when I came home from school. I met this guy at the gas station. Back in that time, that's when the Impalas and shit was on them big ass tires.
Yeah.
And they had all the Fruit Loop shit on the cars.
Yeah, all that wild shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I met this guy. Fast forward years up till probably now, I end up talking to this guy, and one of the homeboys go, yeah, such and such said that he smashed, such and such in your house. And I'm like, he did? I said, well, most of the time when guys smash like a real popular girl, it's a conversation.
Yeah.
I said, did y'all niggas put me in a group chat then back in 2007 and say, hey, I smashed such and such, nigga, while you was asleep? Mm-hmm. Never happened. Now, did I go out with this nigga? Sure did. But did we do anything? No. And I just feel like sometimes it be your homeboys blocking your blessings.
Always. But it's about what you give a fuck about, because watch this. I've had situations where, listen, love this girl.
Ooh, he loved you.
I'm talking about loved her.
Love your dirty
You ever heard that song with Kevin Gates about I trust you with my drugs, trust you with my money?
That's my song.
This was that, nigga. And I'm talking about she was in there.
So why you single? What you do?
This was like a decade ago, number one.
Oh, all right.
And she's a very popular girl. Everybody know her, everything. Mm-hmm. But at the time, she wasn't mentally, you know what I mean?
It be like that.
It wasn't.
And that sucks.
It's fucked up. And now, because then niggas couldn't wait to tell me fucked up shit about her. And at the time, I'm knee deep in the streets, so everything is heightened. Like, so a nigga like, yeah, your girl fucked my man, fuck this nigga. So I'm like, oh, and she not telling me shit. She young, she thinking by her not telling me nothing, it's sparing me or it's gonna keep us together. No, I can't trust shit. I'm in the street. I don't trust nothing.
Yeah.
So now when you lie to me about this, what else are you lying to me about?
Yeah. I wouldn't say she was lying. She was a little timid.
And then I had insecurities. Because once niggas start telling you they done hit your girl, it's like, whoa, yeah. If your girl told you.
Once girls start DMing us, telling us that our man got hit by their friend, or our man got hit, period, it ain't no insecurity, but it's giving
But it's all, so watch this. I know you saw in the news lately when what was it, like Baltimore and Philadelphia was having bottle wars in the club. These goofy niggas is pouring the bottle.
Dreadful.
But it's y'all fault.
Dreadful.
It's y'all fault because these niggas think they showing off for the women.
You're
they think they showing a bad bitch.
You're wasting.
Look at me. I got so much money. I'm pouring my weight on the fucking floor.
You're wasting
but y'all don't
all
tell
that
nigga,
money.
You not getting no pussy if you keep acting goofy.
You're wasting all that money, and you could have put that money into my business.
Hey, 3. They don't tell them that you acting goofy.
First of all, niggas buying bottles and shit like that at the club.
There's so many niggas in the cemetery trying to show up for a bitch.
Floyd, that does not get you pussy. Maybe from a little bitch that's concerned, but a female like me, no nigga, you could have gave me that money
for nothing,
and I could have put it behind DTB or something. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm
really trying to impress you, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yes, put it into my business.
Invest in your brand.
Invest in me.
Hey, baby, I got somebody do your website for you.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Like, surprise me,
and
nigga.
That costs less than my wedding in the club.
Buy me some new pots and pans because I like to cook. Like, do something that makes sense.
Hey, baby, I got you a photo shoot. I got you. Hey, yeah, I called Ryan up. We gonna do some content for you.
You better do something.
That costs a couple hundred. That bullshit bottle you just threw on the ground, nigga. That's at least 1,000, nigga.
I mean, they run it up. It's Scammerville.
But y'all tolerate the corny niggas, no?
Take me out of that. I only had one corny
but
nigga.
But you a leader, man.
No.
I see you every other weekend with 50 bitches at your table. Are you telling these women, leave these corny ass niggas alone?
Listen, a lot of my girls. Are you
giving them the game?
A lot of my girls, shit, I be learning from them because I'm the sweetheart. However, I'm hard. Listen.
You the sweetheart?
Don't take me for granted, but I am soft.
You surrounded with lions then.
Yeah, I don't play that shit. But at the end of the day, I miss having a man of my own. You know what I'm saying?
So you a relationship type?
I love, you know, and I love hard. It's all on my sleeve. It's all on my face. It's all on my chest. It's everywhere.
I'm with you.
But it's just like I can't settle. After I experienced damn near marriage, I haven't been the same.
What happened with that? Why didn't the marriage go through?
I mean, we talked about this on Mikey's show. I really don't want to talk about it on here. I feel like I healed past it, but it's we had cultural differences, and you know, sometimes men don't know how to address their moms without their moms feeling disrespected, or like they're choosing the woman over them.
Shit in the bud.
Yes. Okay. But being as though he was from Sierra Leone, you know, I seen that it couldn't be done. I would never make you choose, so I'm gonna choose myself and my kids, and I'm gonna roll out.
I gotta do what I gotta do. Let me ask you a question. You an independent woman. You strong. You popular.
It's bad sometimes.
You're an entrepreneur.
I wish I was on the low sometimes.
We all do, but do you find that men are intimidated by you?
Whew, this is like the $1 million question. I have been in relationships where people have told me, listen, he's intimidated by you. He's trying to like.
They say the new men want to be chased.
Throw you off your A game.
Throw you off your A game.
Yeah, I mean, I
like
spoke
the
with
nigga hating on you.
Yeah.
How? Why?
I mean,
don't you want your woman to be lit the fuck up?
No, they don't. Depends on the guy.
I don't understand this shit.
My first son's father, bless his heart, we're in a better space now. He's amazing. But you know, he was one of them guys that, you know, at that time in my life, I was younger. I was about 21. So it was given, I don't like makeup. I don't like fake hair.
Is this your tomboy era?
You can't wear maxis, you know.
Oh, this what he telling you?
Yeah, this is when I'm with him.
Oh shit.
And he's, you know, he's just, you know, he's trying to change me. And you know, it was just like, it's like that relationship took a toll on me, and it's just like something that I never wanted to experience again. And
you was just coming into that femininity because, like you said, it was in college where you started to express
But I
yourself.
came home, my ass was getting fatter, you know. I was just wagging and dragging everywhere, you know. And it's just like he just tried to hide me. Like he might as well just put all that shit on me and told me, look, stand in the corner.
You think he was scared of losing you, maybe?
No, because I ended up leaving him anyway.
Damn.
I always leave, which is not a good thing, ladies. Sometimes you got to fight for it, but if you don't feel like it's worth it, if it's fucking with your mental health, leave.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was too young for some of the responsibilities that I had on my back. I was young. I was making a lot of money. I had like 3 jobs. You know, I just felt like it wasn't worth it. Him as an older guy, it just wasn't worth it.
Do you think gender roles have changed now because women are making more money? Like you say, you got your own business, you got everything, you got your own motion. Do you think gender role, because it used to be men could dominate you what, through physical, through sex, through money?
No, women dominate through sex. However,
if she that,
I mean,
I want you to. What Future say? I want you to use me.
You got to know yourself, sis.
Come on,
you got to know your power.
Use me.
However,
I'm tired of wrestling with WWE with bitches, man.
The gender reveal thing, the gender. Look at me, reveal.
You pregnant? Hold on. What you? Is this a?
I got an IUD. Exclusive? I got an IUD. Stop playing.
Damn.
The gender roles. Ladies. The gender roles don't exist with me.
Okay.
Just like the money conversation, this is a conversation that's held within all friend groups, and it's always given the man has to make money, more money, et cetera, et cetera. I've never been a girl to date for money, and it may be why I'm not making it.
No, but do you have a minimum? Like, do you have a requirement, a standard that he has to have a certain? He has to have a job. He has to have a car. He has to.
Yes, you have to be. You have to be a man. My father is a very frugal man, but he can do anything and have anything that he wants. He is not flashy. You would not be able to tell.
Provide and protect.
It's like poor man, but he's far from poor.
Do you think a lot of guys are covering up their financial instability with ego, bravado, arrogance, anger, whatever?
Absolutely. And I feel like their circle is hand clapping.
Yeah.
Is giving them the dap on bullshit. And it's just like, at the end of the day, we're all getting older. But as I was saying, I don't date for money. And I've tried and I felt like that's just not how I was raised. So it's just not me.
But when they put you in the box, how do you feel about that? They say, okay, women are getting, like we was talking about earlier with the green belts, women are getting raped, assaulted, and they say it's the woman's fault. Oh, she on Instagram showing her pussy. She's showing her ass. She's showing her titties. How you feel about that? Is it the woman's fault?
Well, around Father's Day, I was sexually assaulted.
Talk about it.
Up at MGM.
Okay.
And as my case is still up and going,
okay.
Talking to the state's attorney is very uncomfortable and it's very upsetting to me, because I mean, even though I don't be on there showing my pussy and I don't be on there, twerking, but I once did, when I taught twerk classes, but I'm not the typical Instagram girl. Like, I'll show my body, but I'm fully clothed, or maybe a bathing suit, but it's never given, hey, look, ass and tits. Like,
but even if it was, does that give a nigga a right to?
So, I mean, no, your privacy space, all this. My mom always told me, donut room. If a person is in your place, they're in your space, So in my situation, this guy caught me off guard. I was fully clothed, like I said, leaving the MGM, and he literally came up behind me and literally grabbed me by my ass and picked me up.
Christ.
And it was like, I don't even know how to describe it. Just imagine bouncing your girl. But it's like, I'm telling him, let me go. I'm yelling, his friends not telling him to stop, and at the end of the day, it's just like, well.
And it's in public.
Yeah, it's in public. So it's just like so many things went wrong. And I asked the state's attorney, so if I would have protected myself with my firearm, then what would have happened?
Shit.
And it's given, I would have gotten more trouble for protecting myself versus him touching me without my permission. It's very unfortunate, because that's why things go deadly, because you have to kind of handle it yourself sometimes.
Let me ask you a question, man. What are some of the biggest dating issues you come across? Okay, shit like that. Niggas don't know where the boundaries are. Tell me some of the dating issues, some of the issues that women are coming across in 2023 that are shit, that maybe we don't know about.
These guys are lunatics, y'all. Like, they online, you will never believe the stories that we have as women dealing with these so-called popular Instagram lit ass guys.
What be happening?
I mean, they're super emotional. They're mentally, physically.
I thought that's
abusive.
what y'all wanted. I thought women wanted men to be more expressive.
No,
communicate
they're abusive.
More.
When they don't get what they want out of you, you become a bitch. They try to tell you about yourself. They, it's everyone's fault. STDs, STIs, embarrassing you on the gram, not protecting you, not protecting your space. It's a lot of corny shit going on.
When you speak about the gram, how has social media affected your dating? Not just yours, but if we speaking about you, how has it affected that shit?
I feel like a lot of, and in the situations I've been in, a lot of the girls know about me. I don't know about them.
Cause you watch this. You do something with your stories that I've been told you. We got, man, this shit is a series, this shit, right? So, like, tell me a little bit, like, what led to you wanting to document your dating experience via social media?
And Floyd always tried to, y'all, he always tried to
Tell him. I'm not on no weird creep shit.
He tries to encourage me to make it a thing on YouTube and Instagram, but it just be so wild. But he has sent me other influencers that are doing it, and they are, sharing their experience and stuff like that. And I've been heavily thinking about it.
Let me stop you. I think you're a fucking star. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Listen, okay. I never hit you off no freak shit.
No, never.
I think you a fucking star, nigga.
Thank you.
So I think that it's for me to hear your stories. No, really, I'm passionate about this.
And y'all, it's just in my close friends. That's why he said to hear
real
my stories.
Shit. But to hear, like, I got sisters, nieces, whatever. I know how important it is for everybody. I'm gonna come on here and tell my story. You tell. I think that shit dope because it's so much shit that we don't understand about each other. I'm talking about men and women.
No, for real.
We don't understand shit about each other. And if we would just listen to each other.
People judge me every day. I know it heavily too. And I just give them more fire.
Yeah.
But to add up to what Floyd was talking about, I have a thing where I talk about my parking pass. So it's called Denee's Parking Pass Chronicles.
Hello. The Parking Pass Chronicles.
And this all started.
This shit juicy as shit, nigga. Balls.
This all started because my ex would keep my parking pass for days and for weeks.
Yeah, but this about the fifth nigga with the parking pass.
Yes, and it's so bad because I have to draft up fake letters from my lawyer. I have to get my, I have to get my, get my parents involved. Like, I have to get my friends to send, fake alerts, alarms, and stuff like that to get my parking pass back. And I've even had to pull up without knowing what would happen just to get my parking pass. But it's just like, everyone keeps telling me to buy a new parking pass.
Yeah.
The parking pass costs $75, which is nothing to me. But it's the fact that you have the parking pass. You could come where I live. You can park.
They don't want to park. They want to make sure you ain't in there getting your, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's other ways I can have company. We have another way of doing it, but that parking pass, I can give the tag number to my
Don't give them too much. Don't give them too much. Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't want to have to do all that. Give me back my parking pass. You got it easily.
Do you like toxic love, nigga? Are you into just like Blueface and Creeshaw? You saw what happened with them?
No. She
just had a baby. This nigga said, bitch, you got 30 days to make sure. He gave her 30 days to be a good mother or he filing for custody. Do you like toxic love?
Now,
you
y'all
seem like you like a little Blueface.
No. I'm sorry. I would have been dead, that nigga. But, I do need I need 5%. Okay, I'm lying. I need 11% toxic. Like I need toxic? Yes, that's not a lie. Due to the fact that I've healed and I've grown so much, I want a man to love up on me. Like we could have a disagreement and it could go into a great debate, but it shouldn't go no further than that.
Let me ask you a question, real shit. How has motherhood affected your dating life? Real shit. Don't give me no cut. Don't give me no filter.
I be scared.
How has that shit affected it?
I be scared. Because
scared?
Yes, every man does not deserve to meet anyone's kid.
You're fucking right.
And then just being wise about who I let in my life, because we lay our heads in the same spaces. Yeah. And then coming from my ex-fiance, like I said, he was a great guy. As Kevin Samuels would say, he's a high-value man.
High-value nigga.
So coming from a high-value man, regardless of how we ended, he's still a high-value man. He's an amazing father. Both of my son's fathers are amazing.
That's terrible.
It's a bad thing, y'all. Y'all gonna say that bitch be comparing, but that's what I want.
Yeah, but I can't fuck with no girl who baby father she's still close with.
You gotta
hate this nigga.
No, I don't want to hate him.
He gotta be dead.
If I could bunch all my guys up, every guy I've dated except for, I'll take him. My first baby daddy. I want all my guys in one. If I had that one guy, I would have been married.
Shit, we all want all our favorite Jones in one, D.
I mean, hey, that's reality.
Do you, listen, hold on. Mm-hmm. So, what I've noticed, the older I get, I'm selective with my dick, right? Whew. Like, for real, all pussy ain't good pussy.
All dick ain't good dick. And it don't be worth it sometimes. I be like, that's it?
And look, where I'm at in life, I am, like I said, I am interested in settling down. I'm not rushing, I'm not running, right? So I'm right there in the middle, right? And so, the dating pool fucked up, man. Like, listen, a lot of women who do have kids, you gotta understand something. You like spontaneity. I like spontaneity. Mm-hmm. But I can't call you and say, come outside. All that meme shit, that Instagram shit is dead. Come outside. No, bitch. My kids is in here. What are you talking about? Come with me. Ride with me. Just hop in the car. We're going to go. It's not possible. When a woman got kids, you got to set up a date 5 months in the fucking advance. It's going to be the second Tuesday of the third month of the fuck. Nobody got time for that shit.
It depends. I always felt like I had a luxury situation because I have my kids every other week.
Yeah. You got the co-parent.
Yeah.
A lot of women don't have co-parenting. And then that nigga is not around.
The grandparents too. The grandparents are amazing too. So I just have the luxury of the motherhood, even though I had my sacrifices and things that I went through on my own. But the character building stages as a mother. But far as everything else, no, you can pull up and get hit too.
Don't you think mothers need to readjust? Like they be having like these standards, like they single women. Like niggas cannot pull up on you when you got kids in this fucking house.
No.
You can't just pull up on you in the middle of the night and say, come outside, let me holler at you.
Well, because
all that shit look good in the notebook.
No.
But when I'm pulling up on you and you got them kids in that fucking house, it's not easy to be like.
A new nigga, no. But my ex,
he coming up in there.
He pulled up, spent the night and everything. He just had to be gone before they woke up. Got hit and everything.
Y'all crazy as shit, man.
Yes.
It's fucked up you say the nigga can't express himself. I just want to say that.
No, you can express yourself, but still hold yourself accountable as a man.
Cause we okay with women talking about sexuality now. It's not taboo no more. But if a man communicates what he feeling towards this woman, all of a sudden she's talking about, oh, he this, he that. But damn, don't you want me to communicate with you?
I like
don't
a man.
You want me to talk to you?
I like a man that communicates, but it's the way you're communicating.
Okay.
So I always felt like when guys go into this high pitched yelling, and I'd say bring it down. Like I turn into a whole slut when I'm talking to a nigga when we arguing.
Come on, you fucking with the nigga ego right now.
Because it's like, baby, come on, bring that down, right?
Yeah.
But I tell him, I need you to talk to me the same way you talk to me when you want some pussy.
What if the nigga aggressive? He might talk to you like that when he wants some pussy.
Hey, give me that pussy. But you don't gotta yell about it.
Everybody, listen, and this whole dating shit fucked up, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they say it's not about the money, but really it is, right?
I mean, money is always gonna be involved.
It's always involved. Like, okay, it's about the thought. So, okay, I'm talking to a bride. She say, I got an hour and a half. I say, bet, meet me down Anacostia Park out the bottle. We go, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm from DC. We go sit on the water,
Nigga.
have us a drink. You got an hour, bitch. It's rush hour traffic.
Okay.
Let's go. What you talking about? Let's take you 45 minutes looking for parking.
Mm-hmm.
No, just
You better Uber.
Just meet me down Anacostia, man. Let's have a good, you know what I'm saying?
And do what for an hour?
Man, just chop it up, get to know each other.
Oh, for an hour.
I'm not trying to put my dick up in you in Anacostia. Plus, you with mosquitoes out there.
You might.
Nah, I'm not trying to have bumps
I
all over my dick.
always got off in my bag. I just never know where I end up.
But so that type of shit. She said, I'm not about to come in no park and drink. She said, I'm not coming to drink no liquor with you in no park.
Oh,
but I thought it was all about the thought that matters. I gotta take you to the flyest restaurant during rush hour. Bitch, you got an hour and a half. Not to call it. Nah, she gonna see this.
I mean, maybe that's what she wasn't used to that. Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, but I'm trying to show my love to you.
I mean, she had an hour and a half.
She had an hour and a half.
I mean, y'all could have met.
Women that got kids, especially like young kids, it's slim.
Yeah, no. If a man shows you his effort, his thoughts real quickly off some creativity type stuff, if he's even wanting to lay on grass with you, just take it.
All this dating shit fucked up for me.
I mean, women,
it's fucked up.
They tend to look at the lives of these girls on Instagram. I can't even hold you. Like, it's so much comparison of I want. I want this.
Girl come to my house the whole time she on Instagram. She filming the rooftop. She filming this. She filming.
Yeah,
God damn, you ain't vibing with me.
Don't talk to her.
You filming the fire pit.
She just doing it for the Instagram.
I ain't like it.
Yeah, she
had me walking.
When I'm really into a guy, my phone doesn't exist.
Let me ask you a question. As we wrapping up, can the relationship end when first? A lot of people be breaking up and they never was together, right? We was just talking.
If somebody ever break up with me and we was never together,
niggas be breaking up with you?
I break up with them.
You a heartbreaker?
I try not to be.
You look like a heartbreaker.
I communicate so good.
Are you scared of love?
No, I want to be loved.
You talk a good game, but are you scared of it? Fuck what you want. Are you scared of it? Are you willing to make whatever sacrifices you gotta make?
I did that.
Including your ego, including your pride.
I did that already.
And what happened?
It's only one man in this world that can say they had the true Denee.
Right.
And that is the man that got down on his knee and asked me to be his wife.
God
Other than that, any other guy, they would tell you mixed stories like, nah, she a good girl, but the bitch crazy. Which I am.
Look at Keke Palmer. Her nigga, after that Usher shit, that nigga leaving her.
No, they're together.
And he leaving her. He want everything.
They're together.
You ain't just see the nigga want the house, all that shit. He want full custody.
They're together.
That nigga, maybe you know the nigga. I don't know, but
no, she just shocked him.
That nigga say he want the house.
I don't know. Something about motherhood put an extra battery in my girl back. She always had the personality, but the 30 on her ass was iconic. I should have did that for my 30th, so I'm definitely gonna do it for my 40th. Thank you.
Let me ask you a question, D. You do all, we talk about all this other shit, but
Crazy.
you an entrepreneur. How does social media, how does multimedia help your brand?
I get y'all want to hear somebody say I'm fucking tired of making content. When I said I wanted to do hair, I didn't say I wanted to be a photographer, a videographer, any of that. I wear all the hats under DTB, and I feel like I got more work to do. That's why I haven't ventured off into the things that I feel like I'm ready for. I still feel like I need a little bit more wisdom under my belt, like controlling my attitude and being more patient with people, and just being more empathetic.
Why haven't you done it? What you afraid of? Why you ain't done it?
It's not being afraid. It's just mentally being ready.
Okay.
I just need. I
gotta lock in on it.
Yeah. Once I lock in on it, I'm good.
Well, you already a success, so shit. What's next for DTB? What's next for your brand? What's next for you?
I mean,
it can't just be the hair.
I got some shit cooking,
Talk to me. What the fuck else? It can't just be the hair.
I got my tools. I got my, everybody sold bundles, but I see my brand and I see it. I'm
back
looking
modeling. I see you with the pictures on the birthday.
No, that's just for my birthday.
The whole
that's just a reminder for you bitches
because you forgot
that be playing, the unedited.
Well, you look damn good. What's next?
I don't know. You just got to keep watching. It's every season. I got something new for y'all.
I like that.
More shit to make y'all go, y'all see that bitch? Y'all see? Yes, and I might end up back with my ex.
Man, tell them how they can fuck with you. Tell them how they can find you, man.
Follow me at DTB _studio.
You got any last words, some hot thoughts?
I don't know. I just wish everyone growth, health, prosperity. Like, just love on yourself a little bit more, and don't be so hard on yourself. The world is already hard enough. It requires you to give yourself more grace than ever. And protect your kids, protect your family, and whomever you serve, just keep them first always.
I love that. All right, hot thoughts as we get up out of here. I got shit all on my shit.
Rolling with the homies.
Yeah. Now listen. It's been a pleasure and an honor. Appreciate you. Shout out to 3. Shout out to Grammy Room. We in here. Shout out to Ryan Brandon. I love y'all niggas. I love doing this.
Talking shit.
My hot thoughts for the day is simple. Fuck them all, nigga. Now you go to be the best. And we coming to be the best.
Absolutely.
Everything I do, whether it's the music, the podcast, whatever I'm doing, I'm coming for the #1 spot. I'm coming to be the GOAT.
Absolutely.
Ain't nothing else while we living. I've been watching This Is Us. I'm telling you, nigga, life is short, nigga.
No, you gotta watch it.
Nigga. I've been crying all week. Listen, my grandmother's dying. I've been caretaking for my grandmother. I told Ryan about it. Life is this short. I mean, this planet been around 4 billion years. Average life expectancy is what, 80? It's nothing. It's a blink of an eye. While we here, you go be the best you can be. You be the greatest you can be, nigga. And anything and anybody get in your way, you knock them the fuck over.
Absolutely.
Take no prisoners. Fuck them all. That's my hot thoughts for the day. Fuck them all. I'm here to be the best. And any nigga that say I ain't, fuck them. That's a fact. Each and every week, Floyd 118 hot thoughts.
Hey. Damn. That was aight.
Well. Yeah. Fuck it up, bud. Go. Yeah. That 2007 shit got me in my bag. Never been a nigga this good for this long. Only seen a nigga this good on this song. Shit, don't get me wrong, I see they on some different other shit. Money say I'm Democrat, my hustle say Republican. Know some ghetto bitches, pussy hit just like you want it slim. Got some bougie bitches that's gon' lick it till you come again. fuck with a thug,